Through that.
All right, let's talk about that most accurate forecast. I know a lot of people have things planned because they're still trying to get into that fall spirit. Halloween's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Here, though, in Arizona, we have to do Halloween a little different and that fall spirit a little different. I think maybe you have to celebrate with like a pumpkin spice something by the pool.
Yes, right. I was going to say, even for like your pets, you know, a lot of people like to dress them up.
Yeah.
Maybe just the ears this year, not the whole sweater or the whole get up, because
definitely not going to need it.
It'd be a little warm.
No, in fact, they're not even going to need the little booties that you've been putting on them all summer long. You can ditch those too for a bit. Right now, look how comfortable it is out there. Nice and cool and clear. Little chilly even for some tastes, in the low 60s. If you're in Avondale, good morning to you. 62 out in Mesa this morning. And here's how we're going to look as we go hour by hour through the forecast here. We're going to stay into the 60s through that 10 o'clock hour, and then that's when we'll finally warm into the 70s. And by lunchtime is what it'll take for us to even get into the 80s. But also notice there are 90s in the forecast here. And right between those 2 hours, we are going to warm to about 91 degrees. Clouds and radar showing us clear skies overnight. Just a few clouds passing through the high country, but then clearing out. And that's why we've also got a very cold morning to start in the high country. Well below freezing at this time in Flagstaff, just 27 degrees, a degree warmer up in the Grand Canyon. Window Rock below freezing at 30 degrees. Heber sitting right at that freezing mark at 32. But we're in the mid 50s in Sedona and Payson, and in the southern portion of Arizona, warming into the low 60s this morning. But you'll continue to warm into the 90s for much of southwestern Arizona. The hot spot going to be in Yuma at 94 degrees. You'll be in the mid 80s if you're out in Lake Havasu. North of the rim, we are going to be in 68 degrees in Flagstaff. It'll be in the 70s if you're up in Window Rock, Winslow, or even Page. So a gorgeous day on tap for you. Futurecast for the next 48 hours showing us we are going to stay mostly clear as we move through the weekend. Then Sunday evening, we're going to see this band of light clouds start to build over the western portion of our state, and then that is going to push inland. And so we will see just a little bit of cloud cover Monday and Monday evening. And those clouds will continue to stick around for just a couple of days. For today, though, warmer than average. Our average should be 84 degrees, and instead most of us will warm into the upper 80s and even into the 90s in Tempe, just below 90 in Chandler and out in Gilbert. More 90s, though, in the West Valley, Litchfield Park, Avondale, and Levine. A little cooler than that by a degree in Anthem, 89 degrees. So here's that 7-day forecast for you. Warmer today and warmer still for your Sunday. Clear, sunny skies, though, so that should be a real treat. On Monday, you'll notice those clouds moved in as I showed you, and our temperature will start to drop just a little bit, and then it drops even more by Tuesday. Halloween on Wednesday, and then we continue to dip into the low 80s to round out that work week. Now, I promised you that Halloween forecast, an early peek at that. It's actually going to be gorgeous weather for that trick-or-treating hour. As we start right around 6 o'clock and that sun drops, it's going to be really nice in the mid 70s. It should be comfortable no matter what your costume is. It's going to stay dry and clear moving through the evening, and even as you wrap it up with the older kids, 68 degrees, 9 o'clock before we even dip into those 60s. So it'll be really nice for you, but we have to get through a little bit of this warm up for this weekend, but enjoy it because at least we'll be dry and sunny skies.